A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant display of international relations, Russian President Vladimir Putin hosted a grand military parade in Moscow on Friday, commemorating the 80th anniversary of the Soviet Union's victory over Nazi Germany during World War II. This year's event was marked by the attendance of Chinese President Xi Jinping, alongside military units from 13 countries, including notable allies like Brazil and North Korea. The parade took place against the backdrop of the ongoing war in Ukraine, which has become the deadliest conflict in Europe since World War II. Despite the celebratory atmosphere, the specter of the war loomed large, with Ukraine recently launching drone attacks on Moscow and both nations accusing each other of violating a 72-hour ceasefire that had been declared by Putin. The Kremlin emphasized the presence of Xi and other leaders as evidence that Russia is not isolated on the global stage, despite the absence of many Western nations. Putin, in his address to the assembled troops and international dignitaries, reiterated Russia's commitment to its military operations in Ukraine, framing it as a continuation of the fight against Nazism. He declared that the entire country supports what he termed this special military operation. For the first time, the parade featured a column of trucks displaying combat drones, a reflection of their significant role in the ongoing conflict with Ukraine. The ceasefire, which was intended to coincide with the anniversary celebrations, was met with skepticism from Ukraine, which labeled it a theatrical show and accused Russia of continuing its aggressive actions. In the days leading up to the parade, Ukrainian drone strikes led to airport closures in Russia, highlighting the tense atmosphere. Security was heightened in Moscow, with thousands of troops marching in formation and military hardware, including tanks and missile systems, showcased prominently. Xi Jinping's presence was particularly notable, as he stood alongside Putin, symbolizing the strengthening ties between Russia and China amidst geopolitical tensions with the West. The event also saw participation from leaders of countries like Venezuela and Serbia, with the latter facing potential repercussions for attending due to EU sanctions against Russia. Putin's praise for China's support was evident, as he acknowledged the historical contributions of both nations during World War II. However, the Taiwanese government criticized this narrative, asserting that the Chinese Communist Party's role in the war has been exaggerated. In a display of military might, the parade concluded with aerial displays by Russian military jets, while Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky expressed caution regarding the safety of foreign dignitaries attending the event. He reiterated Ukraine's readiness for a genuine ceasefire, emphasizing the need for an end to hostilities. As the conflict continues, the dynamics between Russia, Ukraine, and their respective allies remain complex and fraught with tension, with the Victory Day celebrations serving as a stark reminder of the historical and ongoing struggles for power and recognition on the global stage. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.